Yes. Alrighty, what's up everybody? My peeps, how's it going you sexy bitches? And all you jealous motherfuckers out there? 'Cause there's a lot. Peter fucking Joseph here for actual video number 2 on your late Saturday night, March the 16th, 2024. Or if you're watching from another time zone or another planet, well, not so much another planet, but tomorrow or whenever you watch this, it is now officially March the 17th, 2024, so happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody, to all you Irish people out there. Hope you have an excellent and happy St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. Get drunk, get laid, do whatever, but have a good St. Patrick's Day. That rhymes, but it is what it is. Have some nice corned beef and cabbage, or whatever you're gonna have. And just have a good day. So all you Irish people out there. I'm half Irish. I don't consider myself Irish, but I'm full-blooded Italian. So, not really gonna celebrate much. I don't care about the holiday, but it is what it is. So, for everybody else, have a happy and safe St. Patrick's Day. And we're only 2 weeks away from Easter, my friends. 2 weeks away. Next Sunday is Palm Sunday. So that should be interesting. You know, that's the troll's favorite holiday, Palm Sunday. And then the week after that is Easter, which is pretty much the start of WrestleMania week. So we got that, and a lot of stuff coming up in the next 3 weeks, my friends. A lot of stuff. Lots of stuff. I got a special day coming up, pretty much on night 1 of WrestleMania. But talk about that in 3 weeks. But baseball season starting in 11 days. We got a lot to do. A lot to do in the next 3 fucking weeks, video-wise. But we'll get there. Eventually, we'll get through all of it. Hopefully by April the 8th. But we'll see what happens with that. And then pretty much after WrestleMania, we are on cruise control, pretty much, till May, when we got a little bit of a big month of May. So, lots of pay-per-views in May. Pretty much the rest of this year, we got a lot of stuff. We got 2 pay-per-views next month. And we got a lot of pay-per-views in April, let's just put it that way. But the ones I'm covering is WrestleMania, Dynasty on April the 21st. Supercard of Honor, so that's really 3, and NXT Stand and Deliver. So that's really 4 pay-per-views I gotta cover in the span of a week, really. Well, a couple of weeks. You know, it was Dynasty, or if you're from Australia, Dynasty. That's Paul Stanley saying that, right, Paul? Let's do it. Okay, I don't want to talk about it. But anyway, yeah, AEW Dynasty coming up April the 21st, and then pretty much about a week or 2 later, we got beginning of the May pay-per-views. We got Payback, I think Double or Nothing on Memorial Day weekend, NXT Battleground pretty much the same day, and the Saudi Arabia pay-per-view, the first one of 2 this year. Which I think is, this one coming up in May is Night of Champions, I believe. And then November, we all know, is Crown Jewel. And August is going to be another big month. We got SummerSlam at the beginning of August, Bash at Berlin at the end of August. And don't forget, we got All In 3 from Wembley. And then during Bash in Berlin, which is Labor Day weekend, and then we got All Out, and pretty much after that, not so many pay-per-views after that, so, well, except for November, where we got Crown Jewel, Survivor Series, of course, and then December, pretty much nothing, well, unless maybe World's End, and then we got that. October, we got, Wrestle Dream, the second one. So that should be interesting. So a lot of good stuff this year coming your way in the world of professional wrestling. By the way, it's a sport! Hey, and if you don't like professional wrestling, then, well, fuck you. Go watch whatever boring shit you watch. Unless it's actually something I might watch, but, you know. But, instead of sitting on your ass and doing boring as fuck videos, go out and do something with your life, or go watch something else. Like, seriously. But, I digress on that. Anyway, but that's coming. We got all that to talk about later. Speaking of later, tomorrow I'm going to be doing Ring of Honor and TNA. So I wanted to do a Fatal 4-Way tonight, but things came up and I had to move some things around. And I had to do an extra video, which is my rant video about the whole thing with The Rock. Is a double standard with The Rock doing, one, he does long as fuck promos. And two, he's cursing in his promos, and, there was a memo sent out to the WWE talent saying, oh, you can't do what The Rock does, you gotta be PG. And they're all mad about it. It's like, hey, why doesn't The Rock get in trouble for cursing in his promos, and we have to be PG? So they did a whole rant on censorship and everything else about that. I think, wrestling, every wrestler should curse on TV. It's network TV, yeah, but cable, who gives a fuck? They should start cursing on Netflix. When Raw goes to Netflix in January, they should be cursing up a storm. Nobody fucking cares. You think anybody from the FCC is gonna say anything about cursing on Netflix? Come on! Seriously. Like, seriously. Come on. Like Roman would say, but, It's just network TV and a little bit of cable here and there, but that really pisses me off with the FCC bullshit. It really is. It really is. I'm just looking for my cat. He's probably sleeping. Anyway. That's that. So, check out the video. Link down below in the gobbledygook, where you can subscribe to this very channel and my other channels as well. And also you can watch on my Peter fucking Joseph channel pretty much the most epic shorts ever. Well, not epic ever, but, some great shorts I've been putting up. Not for views, not for clicks, not for anything like that, not for a lot of likes. Just putting them up for content. That's all it is. It's just for content. You think otherwise? Well, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man! That's pretty much it. Speaking of my shorts, thank you all for the views on those videos, the likes. Not for me. All the views, not for me. There's one of my videos, the one where it has Alicia Silverstone from Clueless saying, "Oh, as if!" Over 10,000 hits in the span of a couple of days. I did good job. Yeah, I did a good job with that. So, but it's pretty much self-explanatory what the obsession with me is and how people don't like me when I don't like you too. So, deal with it. And if you can't, then you need to get off. Not that get off, but get off the internet, get off YouTube. And pretty much get off my dick. My big, hard sausage. But I digress on that. But anyway, yeah, so check those shorts out. I just put up 2 more. And, pretty much, I might do more shorts in the future, but pretty much those 2 shorts are pretty much it for me. For now. It's for now. I did a prophecy victory speech video. Well, not a victory speech per se, but, pretty much. But, so, I did that, and I did, you know, basically a video, well, the prophecy video is just, you know, to acknowledge us, because that's what you do. Because we're always and forever, like Klaus Michelson would say. The great man that he is. Probably the greatest vampire next to Eric Northman, but still. Eric Northman's number 1. Klaus Michelson, number 2. And then Angel, number 3. Pretty much. Pretty much the greatest vampires in the history of vampires. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. You don't like it? Tough. You can do your own list. But that's pretty much it for that. So, I did a prophecy, short, and then I did pretty much a Dance of Joy. Cause Alani, we do the Dance of Joy! No, I'm not gonna dance to it, but, you know, you would like that, right? How about you break dance and I won't leave you alone? Pfft. Yeah. You just want me to do it so you get clicks. No. So you steal more of my content, right? Fair use? No, it's not fair use. But I digress. I care less. I care less when people take my content. I don't give a shit. But thanks for the attention and thanks for more views. Assholes. Let me move on with that. Alright. On this late Saturday night, it is time for your late and out-of-date WWE Smackdown and AEW Rampage reviews for March the 15th, 2024. And that's pretty much it. Well, there's good news and there's some bad news. Good news is SmackDown kicked a lot of ass last night. Last night. As far as Rampage, holy shit. 300,000 people watched Rampage last night. I mean, I was one of them because I got nothing else to do Friday night. I mean, except for if I go out, but I went out today. I didn't go out. I mean, tonight I didn't go out. I went out early in the afternoon to do some shit with some friends, and yeah, I got friends. People say I don't got friends. Can you prove it? No, you can't. You can't prove it. Like a bunch of other things you can't prove. But that's neither here or there. Just assumptions and false accusations. Words flapping out of your mouth, because that's what you all are. Flappers. You look like seals. Somebody give me a ball. Somebody give me a ball and a freaking horn and I can play with the seals. You know? That's what most of you are. Flapping seals. But I digress. I care less about any of these people. But they want to keep bringing our names up. That's fine. That's fine by us. Thank you for the attention, like I said. Maybe get it through your thin skulls, you know, maybe kind of like shut up. But, you know, keep giving us attention because you got nothing going on your channels, pretty much. But I digress. Alright, enough about that. Alright, so SmackDown, very great, good show. Very good show. The Rock is back home in Memphis, Tennessee. Got a couple of tag team qualifying matches for the ladder match for the tag team belts. We got the main event of Bayley. Give me a hug. And her arch nemesis Dakota Kai, along with the Black Lotus Triad of my three hot Asian wives, Asuka, Kairi, and Io. Damn, Io with that. Holy shit. Whew, Io. Ugh. I had to change my underwear 3 times. I'm watching that shit. Holy, whew. Io, good lord, can you wear those caps again, please? In the bedroom? Holy crap. And I should do a short just with EO just looking like that. Holy crap. Or maybe I could find the one where EO says, I like cats. And then, you know, I might make a short with the wrestling cat. I'm like, I do too. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, but then again, I gotta do it, you know, this way. Because I can't hold the phone up like I was doing my other shorts. But we'll think about it. I'll think about it. But anyway, we got that. So that's the Smackdown from the rundown for Smackdown. Yeah, that rhymes. But we get that. Anyway, and we're gonna talk about Cody and blah 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 blah. Alright. So let's start SmackDown. So SmackDown emanated, like I said, from Memphis, Tennessee. Yep. At the FedEx Forum and our commentary team every Friday night, Corey Slave and Bad News Weed Barrett. Royal Floyd got some bad news for you. Alright. So, I thought the show was going to end with The Rock. Obviously not. And no Roman on the show. No, not really. Roman was not on the show. He'll be on this Friday night in a face-to-face with that bitch, Cody Rhodes. And then pretty much the next 2 weeks leading up to Mania, Rock and Roman will be on the show. And then after that, Rock probably go bye-bye for a while because he's going to be filming his new movie on May 1st called The Smashing Machine. Not the Time Machine, but The Smashing Machine. Time Machine is something else. There is a movie called The Time Machine, but not based off anything I know. But I wish it was, but you know, my radio show used to be called The Time Machine. Or TTM. What do you think? I used to call my Gilmore Chronicles TTM TV way back in the day. But obviously, the Time Machine broke down. Pretty much. The good old days. I miss those days. I do. And that's it. Alright, anyway. Alright, so we started off the show with a recap of what happened on last week with Seth Rollins and Cody, MDK and only Cody, you bitch, Seth Rollins agreeing for the team to face Roman and The Rock on night 1 of WrestleMania with the stipulations. And then, you know, Cody going on and on and on, and Rock's like, you shut your mouth down, boy! And then Rock going into a tirade about Cody, and then talking about his sister, and then talk about how he was a mistake, and then Cody finally grew a set of nuts and balls, slapped The Rock to end the show. So we're getting personal, we're getting serious, y'all. Oh, and I got a lot worse for Cody. Not only did The Rock on Instagram yesterday go 8 minutes and basically bury Cody Rhodes' mom, Michelle Rubio, to bits. Not only did he do that, but he comes out, and we have, for the first time in a long time, The Rock concert. And this one, so fucking funny, so good. Oh, just amazing. And electrifying, as the only heel Rock can do. Alright, so Rock comes out, takes like 25 minutes to do this promo. No wonder everything else was cut short. You gotta like tone it down a little bit, Rock. You know, we got some time, we got other matches to worry about. That can't be all about you, Rock. I know you're the boss and everything, but you know, cut it short. But it is what it is. Alright, so Rock finally gets on the mic and says, usually I torch everywhere, every city I've been in, but this week is different. I started my career in Memphis on Channel 5. No, not Fox 5. That's another Channel 5. And then at the Big Top Flea Market, where you can buy you can buy a shirt for $2. No, Not there, maybe the Italian flea market, but probably over there you probably get it for 5 cents. I don't know. Who cares? You know, I've never been to Memphis, and if I did, I would just go like Graceland. That's it. Go see Elvis. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. That's it. And maybe go to where he cut his records. You know, that record company. What was it? Suncoast, something like that. And that's it. Go to Memphis, visit Nashville for a little bit, maybe go to TNA headquarters. Or go to the Asylum, you know, that bingo hall. The second-rate bingo hall, because we all know the first bingo hall is the ECW arena. Still there. Still there. It's not called the ECW arena anymore. It's back to Viking Hall, but still. They still kind of run things out of there, but now it's they run wrestling shows at the 2300 arena, which is the second home of ECW, and pretty much CCW at some certain points. But that's that. So anyway, Rock says, I was Flex Kavana back then. Young Rock reference. Nice. And now he's like, and the fans like, oh, what is that? And Rock's like, yeah, I can't even, I don't get it either. And now he's back home, and since this is the home of blues and country, we're going to have a little sing-along with The Rock. Alright, so he has some accompaniment from these two dweebs. They get on top of the freaking announce table. Surprisingly, it didn't break. I am the table! So anyway, Rock sits down. He has a little San Pellegrino for you Italians that love that sparkling water. I drank some of that. Got a little fizzy. Tickles your nose. But anyway. So Rock sits down and does a song about what he's going to be doing to Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes at Mania. So he begins. This thing was funny. Rock threatens to beat them both. Maybe he say, I'm gonna whack you with my fanny pack. That was hilarious. And they have a picture of The Rock with his fanny pack from 1990-something. But anyway, he says, but I might even go after Mama Rhodes. Uh-oh. Here we go. And that leads into a musical story about how Cody was conceived. And he had a picture of Stardust. Stardust. No. And he says something with Dusty Rhodes and perspiration and frustration. It's like, must have been due to all those cheap condoms. Oh my god. Wow. That's savage, man. Not Randy Savage, but that is hilarious. Holy shit. Alright, then he gets to Seth Rollins and says, yeah, he's weird, but he's not even as popular as his wife. Oh. Then he talks about the Cody Crybabies and kind of comparing that to Memphis Grizzlies star Ja Morant. Don't know who the fuck he is, but okay. And then he ends the song with that. It was just crazy good. The fans are like, standing up, chanting Rocky, Rocky, Rocky. I mean, and guess what? Pretty much now, Cody and Seth are the heels, which is crazy enough, because The Rock just basically turned from heel to a big babyface tweener, and Roman's just standing there like, this is great. I don't have to do anything. But anyway. So the song ends, the fans are cheering for The Rock, who just mocked basically the fans. The fans don't give a shit. Because Heel Rock is good. Just too good. Then he talks about the slap heard round the world from Cody. Brings up Cody crying like a bitch. And, about being able to hand the title to his mom. He's like, what did you do on Monday? And then we see what he did on Monday, crying like a bitch. And he goes, you gotta be shitting me. Well, they bleep shitting, of course. Fuck you, Fox. Anyway. So then The Rock gets back to a part 2 about Mama Rose, Michelle Rubio. The Rock promises to make Cody pay both nights at Mania. Well, maybe just one night, because I think we all know what night 2 might be. Maybe, maybe not. But anyway. So, Rock tells Michelle Rubio that the only belt Cody is going to get is a weightlifting belt. And then we see the same belt, the same weight belt that The Rock pulled out when he cut the first promo. And he's saying, I'm going to beat Cody to a bloody pulp with this belt. Well, please do it on night 1. Really, both nights you should do it. Well, that's just a thing. It says, then after Roman beats Cody, and he will, on night 2, Rock is going to hand it over to Michelle Rubio and say, what can I say except you're welcome? And people are taking that, oh, you're welcome is going to be when Cody wins the belt. Yeah, right. Right, Rock. Okay, right. You're gonna tell Cody's mom you're welcome. Right. And that's that. Yeah. Okay, Rock. Anyway. Basically he goes, if you smell now what the final boss is cooking. And he was baking, Rock. That Rock was baking. He was cooking, baby. Shut up. Okay. Calm down there, B-Lo. D-Lo. Freaking Road Dogg dressed up as B-Lo. That was hilarious. He was baking, Rock. The man slaps himself. Shut up. Anyway, Jason Sensation as Owen Hart. I am not a nugget! I'm a black heart! Damn it! Woo! Oh, I missed that segment gets me every time. I love it. I miss Owen Hart. God rest Owen Hart's mighty soul. That's that. Never get that. Alright, so this segment, just epic. 5 out of 5. And I'm not being biased, it was just amazing. Good way to open the show, and then pretty much after that, downhill it went. But still, a pretty decent show, what it was. And we get that. Alright, after the Rock concert, we finally get to some matches. And match number 1, quarterfinals of the WrestleMania Tag Team Tournament. We have the God of the Mexican Wolves, Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo, along with Santos Escobar and the lovely Elektra Lopez. Ooh, yes. Hot Puerto Rican chick. They take on the LWO of Raul Mendoza and DJ Zima Ion, or Joaquin Wild, along with Zelina Vega, another hot Puerto Rican at ringside. Puerto Rican overload. Pretty much. Alright, so 9-minute match. Probably was going to be longer, but Rock took up too much time. So it starts with Angel chopping Raul Mendoza up against the rope. Hands it off to Humberto Carrillo, who misses a charge in the corner. Joaquin Wild comes in for a double basement super kick. Something you don't see every day. Which sets up the double running flippy news as we go to break. Actually, we don't go to break. We stay with the action. That's good. We get a double elbow and an assisted springboard moonsault for a near fall on Humberto Carrillo. Now we take the break. Yeah, let's give it another 2 minutes. Why not? Alright, so we come back from break. Humberto Carrillo, because as always, the heels come back during the break. Humberto Carrillo elbows Raul Mendoza for a near fall, knocks him into the corner, and a double middle rope gorilla press slam. Impressive. Gets a near fall on Raul Mendoza. But he goes right back with a Spanish fly for a breather. That will make my mentor, Joel Maximo, pretty happy. He's the originator of the Spanish fly. Anyway, and the SATs, blah, blah, blah. So, gets the hot tag to Joaquin Wilder, comes in, cleans house, but then Angel Garza throws him into a kick to the ribs from Humberto Carrillo. Ouch. And I think it was that their finisher. 1, 2, 3. They get the win. So Legado, Del Fantasma, or the Mexican Wolves, go on. They are the first participant. I believe the first participants in the six-way ladder match for the tag team belts with the Judgment Day of Finn and Priest. So we got other matches coming up. We got one more match coming up later, and then more to come on Monday Night Raw. We'll get that. So this 9-minute match, 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's pretty much it. Let me move on. Alright, then we have the lovely Kayla Braxton comes out to talk to the crowd, and her guest, and surprisingly, we had this promo, not in the back, we had it right on, in the entranceway. So anyway, her guest is Eli Drake. That's not an insult. That is a fact of life. Yeah! So I get that. So he comes out and says, well, before he even says anything, he's like, Kayla, can I have the mic, please? Get out of here. So Eli takes the mic, and he actually said, please. So nice manners there, Mr. Eli Drake. Anyway, so Eli talks about how he's looking for AJ, who's taking a TV hiatus until WrestleMania. You bastard. Even though we see him in this segment, but I'll get to that later. He's looking for AJ, who thinks Eli needs to be humbled. Not like that, not, the Iron Sheik humbling. Fuck him in the ass and make him humble. Baba. Alright. So he's like, AJ, well, I'm standing right here. Why don't you come out here and humble me? So, no AJ. And, Eli's like, well, doesn't surprise me that you're not here. And he says, AJ, you go all the way to Australia to kick my, to attack me, but you can't come to Memphis? So Eli says, if AJ can't show up here, how about you show up at WrestleMania? So throws out the challenge. And he's like, I'm gonna beat you at WrestleMania with everybody saying, Eli Drake, yeah! So we got that. And then AJ Styles shows up, unannounced, jumps over behind, hits him in the back with the chair. Then he puts the chair down around his throat as, Jason Jordan and referees come out. Even the Hurricane comes out. Kenny Dykstra, the schmucks. They come out. They're trying to stop it. And AJ's like, I accept. That's it. Bing, bang, boom. Match is set for WrestleMania. AJ Styles and Eli Drake. Feels like an old school TNA match at Slammiversary. Or Bound for Glory. Whatever one you want to choose. So we get that. I think Eli's gonna win. I just have a feeling, but it'll be a good moment for Eli. Man, AJ already had his moment at Mania. Even though he cheated to beat Shinsuke, but it's just not a story for a long time. And he beat a certain guy named Shane McMahon. But we get that. AJ doesn't need another moment at WrestleMania. He doesn't need to win here. I think Eli's gonna win because he needs to win more than AJ. But see what happens with that. Alright. I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we get a look at what happened last week with Randy Orton and his monotonous voice! Basically hitting the Gilmore cutter on that other, that punk bitch, KSI, and sending his little gay lover, Logan Paul, Lucha Libre Logan Paul. I have to say because of Issa. Makes me sick saying that. Ugh. Sorry. Anyway, Lucha Libre Logan Paul running last week. So we got that. So then we go to Nicholas Aldis' office, or Nick Aldis' office. Logan Paul comes in to see him, wants to know what kind of punishment Randy is going to be facing after what happened last week. So Nick Aldis is like, well, Logan Paul is like, you should request that apology in person, not from me. And Logan's like, I don't like that idea. And he's like, and then Logan's like, how can you how do you expect to do your job when you can't even find me an opponent for WrestleMania? Really now? You're feuding with two guys, Kevin Steen and Randy Orton. You don't know who your opponent might be? Dude. That is a rookie mistake. And you're the champ, you should know who you're going to be facing. I mean, you took out one of the guys, pretty much. And the other guy, you cheated to win at the Royal Rumble. Figure it out, Logan, you moron. Speaking of Logan Paul, we hear that SummerSlam is going to his former hometown of Cleveland. Now he lives in Puerto Rico. The people love him there. He's really Bad Bunny's more of a celebrity than he is. They should kick him off the island. Not Bad Bunny per se. I mean Logan Paul. They should kick him off the island. I'm sorry, Rosa. I'm sorry, Issa. I gotta be real. So don't get mad at me. I'm just being. It's my opinion. Just my opinion. I think Bad Bunny is a better star of the Caribbean than Logan Paul. And in general, Bad Bunny is way more popular than that schmuck Logan Paul. Ever will be. That's a fact. So, if you like Logan Paul, well, fuck you! That's that. Alright. So after we find out that SummerSlam is going to be in Cleveland on August the 3rd or 5th, somewhere around there. So after that, we go to the back, we see the Wise Man, the soon-to-be Hall of Famer. My name is Paul Heyman, along with Soto Mibuki. They're walking, and then Caleb Braxton, who I haven't seen her do this in a while, she scares Paul Heyman almost half to death. Paul's like, ah! He's about to do a Fred Sanford from Sanford and Son. Oh, Elizabeth, it's the big one. I'm coming to see you, Elizabeth. Ah, my heart. Get the car. I miss Sanford and Son is just a legendary show. Theme song is amazing. I love it. If you haven't seen Sanford and Son, go look it up on YouTube. Great episodes. I don't think you can watch all the episodes, but you can watch certain parts. Especially with Fred Sanford, basically almost trying to kill himself. This is a big one, Elizabeth. I love you. I'm coming to see you. My heart. Dad, you okay? Yeah, son, my heart. Somebody call the ambulance. Sanford and Son is just a great show. Anyway, so Paul almost has a heart attack. So Caleb Braxton almost committed murder on live TV. Gotta stop doing that! Anyway, so she tries to get an answer from Paul about the challenge that Jay Uso made to his brother Jimmy for WrestleMania. Then out of nowhere, Jimmy pops up. Where was he the whole time? And then Jimmy just gets right in the camera, really gives it to Jay. He's like, I raised you, Oos! I'm older than you, Oos! This and that, talks about WrestleMania from last year. It's like, I got you, Oos, last year! I got you before you became main event Jay Uso, Oos! And it says, and at WrestleMania 40, I got you again. Yeet. I was like, damn, Jimmy, calm down. Take it easy. Take it easy. So, Jimmy accepts Jay's challenge for WrestleMania. That's going to be a great one. Not The Rock, but it's going to be a great match. Brother versus brother in the city of brotherly love. How fitting. What a concept. But, who wins? I probably would say Jey Uso's going to win. But I think afterwards they're going to hug. They're going to reform the bloodline. They're going to be back in the bloodline. I know Jay's going to be back in the bloodline. I have a feeling. But then again, Jay can help his boy, Cody, who basically hasn't done anything from him lately. You feel me? You feel me? Guys, you feel me? Do you feel him, sir? Yeah, exactly. We move on with that. Alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we go to our next match. We have Randy Orton and his monotonous voice taking on I Did It. Grayson Waller comes out with Austin Theory. Why not? And we have that. Match was kind of boring. A little over 7.5 minutes. So, pretty much the first couple minutes, Orton's just standing on the turnbuckle, posing, because he's great. And that kind of irritates Grayson Waller. And then Logan Paul comes out to interrupt, joins the commentary team. I tuned out because I didn't want to hear him talk. Even on his stupid fucking podcast. This podcast sucks. So bad. You want a podcast? Go on Busted Open Radio. Okay? That's good stuff. Meltzer, Bully Ray, Mark Henry, Tommy Dreamer, Justin LaBar. Oh yeah, hi Justin, how you doing? Big shout out to Justin LaBar. Kick ass on his podcast on Busted Open Radio. Good stuff. That's good stuff. Anyway. So, finally the match starts as Grayson jumps Randy to start. Randy hammers away in the corner, then gets dumped to the outside. But Randy takes over and stops the glare at Logan, which allowed Grayson to send Randy into the announcer's table, but didn't break. We go to break. Speaking of breaks, we go to commercial break, come back. Randy fights out of a cravat. He hits that patented power slam. Then we go outside again, where Grayson is dropped onto the announcer's table a couple of times. Still didn't break. I am the table! So we get that. And then Austin Theory tried for the distraction. It failed. And then, he hits the, Randy hits the Hangman's DDT. Goes for the Gilmore Cutter, and Grayson runs out of the ring. And then Theory gets on the apron, and Orton dropped him. Then he gets back in the ring, and he hits Grayson. He wasn't even looking, because it came out of nowhere, like this move. The Gilmore Cutter! Bang! 1, 2, 3. Your winner, once again, Randy Orton, in a little over 7.5 minutes. Could have been a lot better, not bad, but still. I think Austin Theory is really weighing down Grayson, and Grayson should get rid of him. Theory should be turning face pretty soon, but we'll see what happens with that. So in any case, 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. Move on. After the match, we get a 2-on-1 beatdown. Like, almost became a 3-on-1 beatdown. And after it was a 2-on-1 beatdown, Logan was still on commentary. And then Kevin Owens runs down for the save. And we get probably the best sell ever in wrestling, as Kevin cleans house, gets rid of Grayson Waller and Theory's like down, and Kevin goes to kind of help Randy up. Randy thinks it's Logan Paul, and he turns around, almost hits the Gilmore Cutter on Kev, and Kev's like, hey, what the fuck you doing? I'm trying to save you. What, you did that last week. The fuck, Randy? So he's like, I'm sorry, I thought you were Logan Paul. Blah, 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 blah. And then Nick Aldis comes out and announces a triple threat match for the United States title. Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, and Logan Paul to see who becomes the United States champion. And Logan's like, oh no! But I have a feeling he's going to win because SummerSlam is in his hometown, so it kind of makes sense for him to hold the belt for SummerSlam, which I don't want him to do. But I'd rather have Randy Orton win the U.S. title. I think he's won it before, but didn't hold it that long. Kev's won it like, what, 3-4 times now? Not that he needs another U.S. title reign. I mean, it's nice, but I just want one of them to beat Logan Paul to a bloody pulp at Mania, get that belt away from him, and Logan can go bang his hot, not even hot, girlfriend, and go back to Puerto Rico and suck there too. And that's pretty much it. Let Randy or Kev win. I don't care which one. Personally, I like Randy Orton to win, but that's just, I like both of the guys, but, I like Kev more than Randy, but in this case, Kev, don't kill me right now. But it is what it is. This is my opinion. So if Kevin Steen gets mad, don't blame the messenger. I'm just opinion. So I think Randy Orton should win the United States title. Really? We'll see. I mean, he has a 33% chance. So, if you want to do Steiner math, he has his 33% combined with Kevin Owens' 33%, pretty much, and, pretty much gives Logan Paul a 33% and a 30% chance of losing, which obviously means nothing. That Steiner math is confusing, isn't it? Pretty much. Alright, so we get that. But that's so when Kevin helped up Randy. Randy's about to hit the Gilmore Cutter, and they're arguing. And then, Randy pushed Kevin out of the way as Theory was trying to attack. Kev got pushed out of the way, and then Kev stops Theory's momentum, hits the stunner, and Theory goes, boing! Boom! Gilmore Cutter! Oh, and the sell was just amazing by freaking Austin Theory, so Austin Theory is probably one of the best sellers in the game right now. Loved it. Not like Rock, remember when every time Rock got stunned by Stone Cold Steve Austin, he would just like, he would hit the move and then do like a flip. He would flip and then on the ropes or wherever, he would just flop like a freaking dead fish. But, man, when Theory gets hit with a stunner, I mean, he sells it like crazy. But this one, last night, picture perfect sell. Loved it. Now, really, can you do something with Theory? Make him a face? Let him beat the living crap out of Grayson Waller? Because really, Theory's doing nothing but just selling and losing half the time. But we got that. Alright, we move on. Alright, then we go look at Bayley, give me a hug, getting thrown out by Damage Control on the way to her title shot at WrestleMania. So we get that. And then we go to the back with Dakota Kai and the Black Lotus Triad of Asuka, Kairi, and Io, all looking amazingly hot. Oh. This is the first part where I change my shorts. Anyway, Dakota's ready to destroy Bayley before she can get to Io at WrestleMania, and basically tells Bayley that we run the show. But I think the show might end at WrestleMania, because Io's held the belt for over 200 days, getting close to 200 days now. Had a great run, but I think we all know where this is going to end. Bailey's gonna beat Io. Might be probably be a 6-woman tag team match. Maybe at WrestleMania. I don't know, but I mean, Dakota's gonna have to do something at Mania. So I'm thinking at Mania we're gonna get Dakota Kai. No, take that back. Yeah, I take that back. Dakota Kai, Asuka, and Kairi taking on Naomi, and probably Bianca Belair, and maybe Jade Cargill. But Bianca, we don't know if she's gonna, side with Naomi and Jade, or who knows at this point. But I think Bianca's gonna, is gonna team up with Naomi. He says, you know what, yeah, Bailey's basically getting beat up 3-on-1. Well, 4-on-1 if you can't Io, but still. And then we got that, and then Jade will probably show up maybe the Smackdown before WrestleMania. And then I think at WrestleMania there's going to be like a lot of miscommunication. I still think Naomi, Bianca, and Jade could win. So I don't think they're not going to defend the belts, obviously. Maybe before then, who knows, with Asuka and Kairi. But I mean, we'll see what happens with all that. And we move on. So, decent promo from the lovely ladies of the Black Lotus Triad. So I'm not going to call them Damage Control. And that's pretty much it. 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Alright, back to the ring we go for more wrestling action. And we have Santos Escobar taking on Dragon Lee. Basically a 2-minute suckfest. And pretty much Santos wins with a Phantom Driver. As Humberto trying to get involved. And Dragon Lee hits a running Hurricanrana off the apron. But then Dragon Lee walks right into the Phantom Driver. 1, 2, 3, 2-minute suckfest. 2 minutes! And that's it. So basically, all the momentum that Dragon Lee had when he was in NXT, was the NXT champion, beating Dom Dom. All that momentum went down the drain after he lost the belt to Obafemi. His momentum went down. Way down. Down to Chinatown, if you know what I mean. Well, that's pretty much it. Anyway, so I gave the match 2.25 out of 5 stars. After the match, we get a big old beatdown on Dragon Lee, and then Gordito, who spits in the face of people who don't want to be cool. So he comes out for the save, but he gets taken out as well. And then Rey Mysterio, Booyaka Booyaka, who made his return last week, he comes out, makes the real save, and Nagato scatters. And then Rey gets on the mic and says, next week, Santos, me and USA, 1-on-1. And Rey promises to slap the smile off of Santos Escobar's face. So we'll see what happens with that. I still think we're going to get a faction war, like an 8-person tag with Zelina and Elektra in the match at WrestleMania. It fits. Put it on night 1, probably early on. I would start with that match, pretty much. But we'll have to see what happens with that. We move on. Alright, then we get to our next qualifying match in the WrestleMania Tag Team Title Tournament. We got the new Czech Republic, which is really British strong style of Pete fucking Dunne and the man with big thighs, almost as big as Randy Orton's quads, and that's Tyler Bate. They take on the Yes Boys, Elton Prince, Elton Strong, don't forget Elton Strong, and Kit Wilson. We get that. Match was long, 13-minute match. Back and forth they went. A lot of joint manipulation early on from Pete fucking Dunne. They go to the outside. They come back in. Pete Dunne fights out of trouble without pretty much any effort. And gets the tag to Tyler Bate to clean house. And then get the spinning airplane of doom. has Elton in trouble as we go to break. We come back, and Tyler Bate muscles Kit Wilson up with a suplex, and then gets the tag back to Pete fucking Dunne to pick up the pace a little bit. Elton Prince has to escape an armbar, and then Tyler Bate comes back, and then they hit stereo kicks to the head in the corner. Ow. Kit Wilson has to make the save, and then all four men are in the ring, where British Strong Style gets sent into the ring post. Ouch. And then a middle rope bulldog face plant combo almost won the match for the Yes Boys, as Pete Dunne had to break up the pin. But in the end, British Strong Style get the win after the Birmingham Hammer, not Burning Hammer, that's Birmingham Hammer, Birmingham, England, of course, or Birminghamshire, if you want to be technical. So they hit the Birmingham Hammer, 1, 2, 3 on Elton Prince in 13 minutes. So they win, they go on into the tournament, not the tournament, sorry, they go on to WrestleMania. So we got 3 teams, so we got three teams, we need 3 more to face Finn and Priest. So we'll get to see what happens on Monday Night Raw, this Monday night. But pretty match, 2.5 out of 5 stars. Was hoping the Yes Boys would win, but I guess they're probably going to be put in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, or maybe not even appear at WrestleMania. Can't have WrestleMania without the Yes Boys. Come on now. Maybe if anything, they'll do Stand and Deliver. Maybe we'll see them on the pre-show, probably they'll do a video to, how Lexus King opened up Roadblock. They do something like that with the Yes Boys. Because you can't say Stand and Deliver without the Yes Boys. It's like Regal not saying War Games! Regal! So we'll get that. Let me move on with that. Alright, so 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. And that's it. Alright, then we get a rundown of what's coming up on Raw and SmackDown next week. Don't forget SmackDown this coming Friday night by itself. No Rampage, no Collision next Saturday. So Rampage will be on Wednesday night live at 10 o'clock on TBS. So we got 3 hours of AEW television this week. That's pretty much it. So, don't know how the ratings will be for Rampage on Wednesday night at 10 o'clock, but I mean, if it does 300,000 on Wednesday night, then oh well. And we got that. Alright, then we go to your main event of the evening, but Bayley and Dakota Kai with Asuka, Io. Oh, those chaps, Io. Ugh. Good lord. I mean, she didn't have those chaps on. She's basically coming out in a nice little top and panties. Ooh. Seriously made my dick hard. All 3 women make my dick hard. Oy, god damn it. Oh. It's bad enough I have the woman that makes my dick hard, but you got those chicks to make, Jesus Christ. And then on top of that, you got Lola Vice. Oy. Lola Vice, freaking Mariah May, Harley Cameron, with Sasha Banks now, back. Oy. It's just like a smorgasbord of hot chicks that make my dick hard. I can't get enough. That's a lot of booty. The natives will feast on, the ladies, they will be feasting on my cum after that shit. Holy crap. I'm on my own island. No, I'm not. Alright, so, move on. Bayley wastes no time in slowing the beat down, and it stops the glare at the rest of the Black Lotus Triad. And, that's enough for Dakota to get in a slap to the face, which pretty much earns her a drive into the corner, so Bayley gets pissed. And then the fans start chanting for Trick Williams. Whoop that trick! What? Whoop that trick! Yeah! Whoop that trick! I like it. Shamon! I was waiting for Freak. I was really waiting for Wade Barrett to say Shamon. Shamon! I like it, Trick Willie! And then Bailey sends Dakota face first into the apron. Ow. Take over. And Dakota Kai is down on the floor and gets surrounded by the Black Lotus Triad. As we go to break, we come back. Asuka offers a distraction so Dakota can get in a standing double stomp out of the corner. Ow. But Bailey comes back, knocks her off the top. And then we get her patented, almost Shawn Michaels-like elbow for a near fall. And then Kairi gets another cheap shot. And then Dakota Kai kicks Bailey right in the face. And then Bailey comes back, so like a pretty much back and forth match. So Bailey hits a powerbomb out of the corner, plants Dakota Kai, but then Io comes in with the belt, and the referee's like, doing nothing. And he's just waiting there. Why didn't you just call the bell? Why don't you referee! Do something, you fucking idiot! You're just standing there, and then Io hits Bailey with the belt. Oh, DQ! Really? So anyway, we get that, and so Io hits Bailey with the belt, causes disqualification, 7.5 minute match to end the show, which was, I don't even know why this match was even to end the show, but 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. Afterwards, we get a big old beatdown. I don't know how Asuka got hurt, because Asuka was kind of like limping. I don't know if she twisted her ankle. That's not good if you're the champs. That's not good. So hopefully it was just a twisted ankle. Sprained ankle. I think, after a good old massage from me, should be fine. But anyway, Naomi comes out. That didn't do anything. She gets beaten down as well. And the fans are chanting for Bianca Belair to come out. But she don't come out. And then Io, looking with her chaps, we can see her fucking fine ass. She goes up top. The Genius of the Skies comes off the top rope with over the moonsault on the Bailey, who was basically dead to rights, with the Black Lotus Triad just holding her up like the Spirit Squad, except for, throwing the opponent into the air, coming down, like, everything. They basically held her up, like, sacrificing her for Io to kill her. So Io hits the over the moonsault, and then basically basically damaging, basically the Black Lotus Triad end the show, basically standing over Bailey once again, and Naomi, that's it. Naomi's doing nothing since her comeback. He's done nothing. Yeah, she got into the freaking Elimination Chamber. Did she win? No. She was basically, I think, like, the second or third one out of the chamber. It's garbage. What has she done? Nothing. I really think she's getting, the treatment. So you walk out on us? Well, we'll bring you back, but fuck you. We're not gonna remember. Hunter always remembers. Hunter's remembering. Remember what happened to you, Cody? You're getting that treatment still. A year later. Well, you've been with WWE for 2 years, but still. But Hunter, don't forget. Surprisingly, you beat Seth. It shouldn't even happen at WrestleMania 38. Seth should have won that match. I know it was, he didn't know who his opponent was going to be, and it's fucking Cody Rhodes. But losing to Cody, not once, not twice, but 3 times. He should have won in Hell in a Cell. And then Cody wins the rubber match, and then you don't have to worry about anything. But Seth remembers, and Seth's gonna really be upset. Seth's gonna cost Cody when they lose the match on freaking night 1. And after Seth basically gets buried by Drew McIntyre, or somehow he even survives, Poppy Priest is gonna cash in. Because he did say he's gonna cash in and win at Mania. I don't believe it, but we'll see. Imagine Drew winning and freaking Priest comes out and beats up, pretty much a tired and beaten down Drew McIntyre, and he becomes the World Heavyweight Champion. Do we want to see that? I'd rather have freaking Poppy Priest come in and cash in on Sami Zayn. Because Sami's gonna get his ass handed to him by Walter. And God forbid Sami beats Walter to end that streak. He's gonna be too beaten down to even get up. Walter's gonna kill him. So if I was Damian Priest, I would really consider going after Sami Zayn if he wins the Intercontinental title. And then cashes in, beats Sami, who's basically dead. Sami probably do maybe a few moves here and there, but then all freaking Priest got to do is freaking hit South of Heaven, 1, 2, 3. He gets the belt, so technically he'll have 3 belts, but then he'll lose 2 of them because Finn and Priest are not gonna win that ladder match. It's going to Miz and Miz and Truth. Awesome Truth's gonna win. They really should have a one-on-one match, not a ladder match, but still. But I bet you nothing. Truth's gonna say, "Oh, it's a Money in the Bank ladder match." And Miz like, "You idiot! It's a ladder match." He's gonna say, "Where's the briefcase?" I'm like, smack you in the face, moron. Anyway, so we get that, and that's it. But yeah, Damian Priest shouldn't even worry about the world title, because I don't think he's gonna cash in on Drew. Maybe Seth, but not Drew. But I think he should go after Sami Zayn if Sami beats Walter, which I don't think he will. I think Walter's gonna go 2+ years as champ. And really, if they really want to give Chad Gable the belt, then they should have pulled the trigger with him in that gauntlet match. Sami shouldn't have won. Sami should have really done nothing at WrestleMania. Or make it a triple threat match, which they should have done. Well, maybe Gable could still get in. Call it subject to change. But we do have a contract signing this Monday night on Raw between Walter and Sami. So maybe Chad Gable can come out and, somehow get in the match somehow. Maybe he attacks Sami and Walter just stands there. Or maybe Walter beats up both of them, puts both of them through the table. That's how you get the triple threat match. And then I would say, yeah, Gable gets the win and wins the Intercontinental title. Then the streak ends. Most streaks end at WrestleMania, like The Undertaker's, which should have never ended. Especially with the Brock. If you really wanted to end the streak, yeah, I would have said, yeah, let Roman do it, even though he was getting pushed down our throats at the time. I still would have hated it, but as much as I hated when Brock beat him to end the streak, I didn't really like Roman beating Taker at WrestleMania 33. Which pretty much was the, Taker's farewell, but where he wasn't. Because he came back at 34. I think he wrestled at 35. And then pretty much he was done after WrestleMania 36 with that Boneyard match, which was his final WrestleMania match. And he only had 2 losses. Brock and Roman. Thankfully, he beat Cena. Thank the Lord for that. Beat Triple H and Shawn Michaels twice. The second match with Hunter, I thought that was a better one, the Hell in a Cell match. but I think both matches with HBK were great. The first one with Hunter at WrestleMania, I think it was WrestleMania 17. I didn't really like it that much. But, I mean, it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. But Taker is the GOAT of all GOATs. Still, should have just had one loss, and that loss should have been to Roman. But that should have came later, not at WrestleMania 33. It should have been when Roman now. If they wanted to do the Roman storyline like 4 years ago, I would have had Taker in his final match ever go up against Roman for the maybe for the WWE title, because he didn't have the Universal title at the time when he came back after his leukemia thing. I would have said, yeah, Roman versus Undertaker at WrestleMania 37. Then you retire the Undertaker from in-ring competition. Retire for good. Have Roman win, because he was in pretty much in the start of God mode. Yeah, WrestleMania 37. Now, that's what I would have done. Roman versus Taker, WrestleMania 37. Roman was starting his God mode thing. Taker comes out. I don't know how they would have done that, though. Taker wins the Rumble, or... I don't even remember who won the Rumble that year. 37. Fuck. I don't even remember, but anyway. Or Taker maybe gets in the Elimination Chamber. I don't know, because he won the Elimination Chamber once before to get the title shot and won. I think he beat Edge for that one when he won the Elimination Chamber. Then he beat the champion, which I think was Edge, to win. Or Batista, it was Edge or Batista, I think was, to win the title for the last time that he actually held the title. But it is what it is. But yeah, Roman and Taker would have been great now, like 4 years ago at WrestleMania 37 instead of 33. They should have waited 4 years for that. But then 34 was Cena, so 30. I don't know who you would have had to take a face at 33. You know, he faced Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania 31, so you could have done You could have done maybe the Fiend again, or maybe not the Fiend, because I don't think it was around by 33. But maybe you could have fought the Wyatt family 3-on-1 or something like that. Maybe face Braun Strowman. I don't know. I'm just talking funny, and I'm not that, but we get that. All right, so that is it for SmackDown. I felt SmackDown was pretty damn good. So I gave it 7.5 out of 10 stars. I think the Rock concert was pretty much the show right there. Everything else kind of seemed blah. I mean, right after the Rock concert, the first match, which was that Mexican Wolves LWO match, I thought it was decent, but not great. Everything else after that was kind of meh. So, I only gave it 7.5 out of 10 stars alone for the Rock concert, and that was it. That's that. All right, quickly, we have to get the Rampage because my battery on my phone, my backup phone, is going down like my dick in your mom's throat. So hopefully we can get the Rampage before my battery officially clonks out. So we'll see what happens with that. All right, come on. Computer is not, as usual. It never works with me, but it's ancient, and I'm pretty much going to be getting a new computer soon. I don't know when, but soon. A new desktop computer. I already have I have a laptop, but it's ancient too, so I have to probably throw that. I'll probably keep it for now, but I'm probably by the summer, but maybe for my birthday, I'm gonna get a new laptop. Well, I'm gonna get a new desktop, Windows 11. I mean, this one has Windows 10.5, so that's the upgraded Windows 10. So I just can't put. The thing is, I can't put 11 on it. I tried. It just doesn't have enough memory, which sucks. So eventually, I'm gonna get a new computer pretty soon. But because pretty much Windows 10 is gonna be extinct, probably the next year or two. Because everything else is extinct. I mean, my laptop has Windows 8, which is pretty much extinct. Yeah, pretty much extinct. My old laptop is pretty much done. It still works. It has Windows XP, but I don't barely even use that laptop anymore. Probably gonna sell it for parts, or just sell it for the money if I can even sell it. I would think somebody would want a computer that has XP, but what would you use it for? Because pretty much everything is like upgraded. But why would you want the computer? Unless you just take it apart for parts, and then use that for put memory, like a ton of memory in, so you can make that XP computer and make it like a Windows 11 computer. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that computer is like almost 20 years old, and I don't even use it anymore. The laptop I use once in a while if I have an emergency with the desktop, but that's pretty much, that computer is 11 years old, so that's pretty much gone. It has Windows 8, so it still works. Just the battery is kind of shitty, but I have backup batteries, but like I said, I don't really need to use it because I have the desktop, which, like, pretty soon I'm going to be not upgrading, but I'm going to get a new one pretty soon. And, I don't know if I'm going to get this one is an HP Pavilion 20, so I might get another HP. I'm not getting Dell because I fucking hate Dell. I might get a freaking Mac. And there's a lot of things with Mac, so. But I'm gonna see what it is. I might get a new laptop and just have the laptop in front of me like I used to have back in the days. But I'm probably gonna get a Mac, because if I get like a Dell or get an HP or Chromebook, batteries are a pain in the ass, and I may or may not get warranty on it. Probably if I get a Mac, I might get the warranty on it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with that, but I don't know if I'm going to get it for this Christmas. I doubt it. It might be sometime next year, probably 2025. I'll probably get a new computer or desktop, but we'll see. Because this year I want to save my money for Christmas for other things I want to get. But, maybe we'll see what happens with that. I gotta get I'm getting new sneakers pretty soon. I gotta get a lot of stuff. So, but the desktop and a laptop, may or may not be on my Christmas list. But we'll see what happens by then. I might just not get that and just get maybe some clothes and some shoes and. I do get a lot of birthday money, like I did this past Christmas. I got a lot. Not a lot, like $1,000, I wish, but I got pretty much $600 for my birthday money, which I put away for some certain things, like my PS5. And I'm not showing it. You can kiss my ass. And that's it. Alright, damn, I got 2%. Shit. Alright, Come on, computer, let's go. Rampage, real quick. I'm just going to run down the results. I'm not going to really talk about the segments so much. Crap. Takeshita beat Commander and hurt him. That's why Commander was not medically clear. He was supposed to face Pac on that. That didn't happen. So we get that. What the hell are the results? Of course, the computer takes a dump. Rampage was okay. The main event was the Undisputed Kingdom against Top Flight and Action Andretti. Obviously, the Undisputed Kingdom won. And, that's it. Zack Knight, had a fight with, Angelo Parker. And, that's pretty much it. Alright, so I gotta go because my battery's about to go. So I will put the results for Rampage in the comments. So I apologize for not doing a full Rampage thoughts or anything regarding Rampage, but that's pretty much it. Anyway, I gotta go, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.